In the heart of the majestic Himalayan range, where the heavens kissed the earth, and the air was thin and pure, lay the enigmatic village of Shangrila. Tucked away in a remote valley, this village was shrouded in mystery, hidden from the prying eyes of the world. The Himalayas had always been a realm of legends and secrets, and Shangrila was the jewel in this crown of wonder. The village of Shangrila, nestled between snow-capped peaks and verdant forests, was a place of unparalleled beauty. The people who resided there were known as the Shangrilites, and they lived in perfect harmony with the land. The villagers were guided by a deep reverence for nature, and their connection to the mountains was profound. At the center of the village, surrounded by prayer flags that fluttered like vibrant butterflies, stood a sacred Bodhi tree, under which the villagers gathered to discuss matters of significance. In this village, they embraced a simple, sustainable life. They tilled the fertile soil, tended to their yaks, and lived off the land, respecting the ancient rhythms of the Himalayas. The leader of Shangrila was a wise elder named Tenzin. With his flowing white beard and eyes that shone with the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes, Tenzin had led the village for decades. He was a revered figure, and his leadership was guided by the principles of compassion, humility, and respect for the land. But what set Shangrila apart from the rest of the world was a well-kept secret, a power hidden within its very soil. The Himalayas were known for their mystique, and Shangrila held a unique gift, the ability to manipulate the elements. This gift was handed down through generations, guarded as both a blessing and a burden. The people of Shangrila had the power to influence the weather, ensuring that the valley remained lush and fertile while the peaks were dusted with snow. They could call forth gentle rains during the planting season, summon winds to protect their homes from avalanches, and harness the sun's warmth to nurture their crops. As custodians of this power, they vowed never to misuse it. They believed in the sanctity of nature and used their gift to safeguard the delicate balance of the Himalayas. It was a duty they held dear, a sacred trust passed from elder to child, a knowledge known only to the Shangrilites. Tenzin was the guardian of this power, and he had upheld the village's pact with the mountains for as long as anyone could remember. Yet, he knew that their secret could not remain hidden forever. The world beyond the Himalayas was changing, and the allure of the hidden kingdom was beginning to draw outsiders. One crisp morning, as the sun cast long shadows across the valley, a group of mountaineers arrived at the outskirts of Shangrila. They were adventurers, driven by a desire to conquer the world's tallest peaks, and the Himalayas had long beckoned to them. Their arrival was both a marvel and a concern for the Shangrilites. Led by a charismatic climber named Elena, the mountaineers sought to ascend the uncharted heights of the Himalayas. They had heard whispers of a hidden village, a place untouched by time and civilization. And they were determined to uncover its secrets. Elena, an explorer with a heart full of wonder and a soul ablaze with curiosity, believed that the village held the key to her dreams. As the mountaineers set up their base camp, Tenzin gathered the villagers beneath the Bodhi tree. He spoke of the outsiders and the need to protect their ancient secret. The villagers nodded, understanding the significance of the moment. They decided to send a delegation to meet Elena and her group, to convey their message and gently discourage their expedition. As the sun dipped behind the peaks, a group of Shangrilites made their way to the base camp, their faces illuminated by lanterns. They found Elena sitting by the fire, her eyes twinkling with excitement. Tenzin's delegation shared stories of the Himalayas and its many wonders, but they cautioned Elena about the dangers of venturing deeper into the range. Elena, however, was undeterred. She believed that her exploration could uncover the world's most well-kept secret, and the lure of discovery was too strong to resist. She assured the Shangrilites that she and her group would be respectful and that they sought only to understand the mysteries of the mountains. The delegation returned to Shangrila with Elena's message, and Tenzin faced a difficult decision. He could not force the outsiders to leave, and he sensed that the mountains themselves had a role to play in this unfolding drama. So, he called upon the power of the village and the ancient bond between the Shangrilites and the Himalayas. The next morning, as Elena and her group set out on their expedition, the mountains seemed to come alive. The weather, which had been clear and inviting, grew turbulent and unpredictable. Winds howled, creating a labyrinth of snowstorms, and clouds thickened, obscuring the mountaineers' path. Elena, undeterred by the challenges, pressed on, believing that the mysteries of the mountains were worth the struggle. But her companions grew anxious and feared that they were venturing too deep into an uncharted territory. As they reached the base of a towering peak, a massive avalanche roared down, blocking their path and leaving them stranded. With their provisions dwindling, Elena's group found themselves in a perilous situation. The mountains, it seemed, were determined to protect their secrets, and the Shangrilites' power was taking its toll. They had no choice but to call for help. The villagers of Shangrila, sensing the outsiders' distress, gathered beneath the Bodhi tree. Tenzin knew that they had a duty to uphold, a responsibility not just to the mountains but to those who ventured into their realm. He invoked the power of Shangrila, harnessing the elements to guide Elena and her group to safety. A ray of light pierced the storm, revealing a path through the treacherous terrain. The wind, once fierce, became a gentle breeze that seemed to lead the way. The villagers watched as the mountaineers, guided by the mystical forces of the Himalayas, slowly made their descent, their faces a mix of wonder and gratitude. Elena, humbled by the experience, returned to Shangrila with her group. She sat beneath the Bodhi tree, her heart heavy with respect for the mountains. Tenzin shared the ancient secret with her, and she listened with reverence. The Shangrilites and the mountaineers found common ground in their love for the Himalayas. They agreed to keep the village's existence a secret from the rest of the world, preserving the sanctity of the hidden kingdom. As time passed, Elena and her group became honorary members of Shangrila, and they shared their knowledge of the outside world with the villagers. The exchange of wisdom deepened the bond between the two communities. The people of Shangrila continued to protect their gift, ensuring that the Himalayas remained a haven of natural wonder. They believed in the importance of preserving the delicate balance of nature and the sanctity of the world's most extraordinary mountains, and so, the hidden kingdom of Shangrila remained a secret, a jewel in the heart of the Himalayas, a testament to the power of nature, and a symbol of the harmony that could be achieved between humanity and the earth.